you having trouble with digestion? Do you ever suffer from allergies, hair loss, or skin issues such as acne or eczema? These could be signs of a stressed and congested liver. Just like the oil filter in your car keeps impurities out of the motor, your liver filters your blood, breaking down harmful toxins. Now, you can't change your liver like you can an oil filter.
By looking at it under a microscope, you can see that the liver is actually made up of billions of liver cells. Two major blood vessels, the hepatic artery and the portal vein, continuously bring blood to the liver cells. This blood is important because it allows the liver to perform many important functions, like filtering waste and poisons, processing nutrients, and storing fuel for your body. First, the liver cells filter waste, bacteria, and poisons out of your blood and change these toxic substances into safer ones. The liver also helps change certain medicines into forms that your body can use and then get rid of. Processing nutrients is another function of the liver. Most of the food you eat is eventually processed through your liver before your body can use it. After you eat, your food is broken down into small particles called proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Your blood carries these building blocks to the liver, where they are used to make and store many of the nutrients your body needs. The liver also makes bile, which is a fluid that dissolves fat. This takes place in the small intestine. Fats need to be dissolved so they can be absorbed into the bloodstream. In order for bile to get to your small intestine, the liver cells are connected to small tubes called ducts that eventually come together to form a larger passageway. This passage, called the bile duct, carries bile from the liver to the gallbladder, which is a holding area for the bile. The bile is then eventually delivered into the small intestine.
Today I want to talk to you about the liver gallbladder detox system. There's many organs to detoxification. So many people are focused just on the liver. I'm going to do a liver cleanse. The problem is the liver is a detox system. So we need to look at where the toxin's coming from, and most of the toxins are coming from exogenous sources, our skin, environment, xenoestrogens, from plastics, styrofoam, off gases, you name it, of course, but also they're coming from the GI system, from bacterial overgrowths, from parasites, fungal overgrowths, from being hypothyroid, from not eating the right foods, from having a low metabolic efficiency, low body temperature, you name it. So we need to look at this. Now, if we look at the liver, why is the liver gallbladder so important? Well, let me actually rewind it a little bit. You have other organs of the detox system. Of course, you have the liver or the hepatobiliary system, which is the liver gallbladder. You have the immune system. You have the kidney and skin. That's actually part of your detox system. Now, of course, we're going to focus on the liver just because of its importance in the GI system. So if you look at the liver, why is the liver so important? It's actually involved in carbohydrate metabolism. It actually helps the body to store glycogen, and it's involved in blood sugar regulation, or helping you produce energy so you can use the glycogen stores when needed so you don't go into the stress reaction. So if you have some type of detox issue in the liver, or you're getting fed toxins through the GI system, you can have the inability to store glycogen, you can have low body temperature, low blood sugar, high blood sugar, decreased energy, fatigue, insomnia, anxiety, all those different things, GI issues. At the same time, the liver is actually, or we should say, the liver is involved in fat metabolism. It produces bile, it produces cholesterol, it's converted to triglycerides, and it actually breaks down fats through the process of beta oxidation. Now, the liver actually produces about 1 liter of bile per day. It's involved in protein metabolism. It's actually the main storage place for vitamin A, D, and B12. So if you have liver issues from an overloaded GI system, now there's many other reasons, we might say, maybe that's why I have a vitamin D deficiency, which actually is involved with calcium. So if I'm not getting enough calcium, I release parathyroid hormone, and my vitamin D levels actually drop and plummet, as well as I'm not getting as much sun as I used to. So it's not about taking vitamin D, it's about looking at our systems, and actually can our systems generate it how they should generate it, and store it how they should store it. At the same time, it's actually part of your immune system. The liver actually filters about almost 2 liters of blood per minute. So it's actually part of your immune system. And at the same time, it's actually involved in detoxification, of course, detoxifying hormones, estrogens, the foods we eat, chemicals, on and on.